What's this?
Hello, this is MOE from ASTRO-NARCS. And what is your knowledge question?
Oh my god.
Okay, my question is, are all narcissists sex addicts? I mean, are they even capable of making love?
Are all narcissists sex addicts? Well, they say aims justify means. While this proverb is used by those who have no moral limitations to how they choose to carry out their plans, as long as they will have their goals met eventually, to narcissists, most likely, sex only comes as just one of these. Please listen fully and carefully as I tell you exactly what happened with the sexual relationship between you and your narcissist partner. I didn't have to be there because they are all the same. Narcissists tend to use others and things for their own good. So unlike normal people who have sex for pleasure, sex for narcissists is just one of the too many tools they use to manipulate their partners and take advantage of them. In fact, sex in a narcissistic relationship comes in two different phases. First, the initial idealization and love bombing phase. The ultimate desire phase. You are then their fantasy. They are so excited about you, so high for how you make them feel special and how you make them feel about themselves. You are their drug, their source of euphoria and pleasure. Sex will be awesome, mind-blowing. You will feel great for how much they desire you and how they make you feel. You will feel like a sex beast. It is like they just give you what you want and make you feel and think that you're giving them even more. And you will think of how great partners they are. They just give you what you want and making you feel and think that you are giving them even more than they could have imagined. So you will just keep on the giving. And after this phase reaches its peak, it will gradually start declining and you will feel it. So you will subconsciously try harder to reach the peak again and again. But sadly, you cannot help it. You can't stop it from declining. They're then losing their interest, and you can smell it. But you will convince yourself that you got this and can handle it. Only then, the gaslight and abuse start, and they start to show their true face. So basically, during this phase, you are just being used. Sex is just being used. Only a means to fulfill their temporary needs. And regardless of how long this phase may take, how much pleasure you will feel all through, a perfect sex partner they will make you think you are, and how obsessed they express over having sex with you, this phase will sooner or later come to an end though. And with it, frustration and depression will come as well. So here, sex is the object, but you are not the subject, nor are you their sole pleasure and satisfaction. Their only present need are their subjects. Now we get to where we started. Sex is no more or less than just a means to an end. And secondly, the gaslight and abuse phase, the true phase. Now they are bored. They got used to you. The dose is no longer enough. Even increasing the dose almost doesn't get them as high as they used to, or as they desire. On the other side, as I mentioned, you are trying harder. You have no problem increasing the dose, and sadly you are addicted yourself. Your love and affection for them grew deeper. You just want them, but they don't want just you. Now what's wrong? Why are they not interested anymore? Where has the sex beast gone? They made you live the illusion, got you so high, and now they are just letting you fall down to hit rock bottom and get back to reality and ugly truths. Truths that will sadden the narcissists about themselves. Truths they will probably never realize until it is too late. You are pushy, picky, and annoying, according to them. Then there is B for you, according to your empathic minds. The real facts are, your love and affection for them naturally got stronger. Your desire for them consequently grew stronger. You can sense it when somebody loses their interest in you. You don't need too much evidence or time to sense it, and it hurts. You are trying your best to restore this desire, but no result. Their gaslight and silent treatment kills you even more. for how much you used to be treated like you were one of a kind, and now you are just being undesired and devalued. Your self-confidence and esteem start to get low due to both the feeling of being undesired and the humiliation of looking for answers, trying harder, yet basically going nowhere, neglected. And all of this is being totally ignored. With all these new odds, the equation now becomes entirely different for them. I mean, yes, sometimes they will feel the need to ejaculate. Only then they will give tiny bits of what you annoyingly, according to their twisted minds, of course, are asking for and trying to achieve. It will be cold, weird, and you may even feel disgust for how senseless it becomes. It will feel like sleeping with a pillow, and by this time, you may stop even asking for it, or even giving it tries. You will reach a point when you will prefer masturbation over sleeping with them. In this phase, it looks like eternal hell. This will last until the discard. During this phase, sex purposes, plainly and simply, are your craving and affection for them. It gives them the boosts they need for their hollow self-worth and esteem, whether they decide to respond or not. You empathically look for answers and ways to figure out this illusional dilemma. Again, gives them more boosts to their hollow self-esteem, gaslighting you to try harder, deliberately watching you tormented during the process, gives them the ultimate pleasure. Secretly, without you or anyone can notice, they use sex to manipulate and blackmail you to give them more and more, granting all their wishes and desires, with no price to be paid from their side. Moreover, and no matter how hard you try, you will be gaslighted to feel not enough, and all your efforts will not get you anywhere. This feels great for them, even if you felt you are being used, and you are denied your basic needs. You can't help it, and you can't prove it, and can't make anyone understand it, and you will manipulate yourself to be invisible. So again, and more brutally, sex is just a means, a tool to their narcissistic aims. Sex is an object, and again, you are not the subject. Their devilish, narcissistic needs of gaslighting, abuse, and sucking life out of you are the subjects. Now I will end where I started. For narcissists, aims justify means. Sex is just a means to what they aim for, period. Oh, this is longer than I thought. Thank you for listening all the way down till here. I hope this helps someone.
Wow.